Jamal, an aggressive, efficient night from you out there. What were you seeing? What were you feeling?
I didn't think I was that efficient, but it was a good game. They played hard. We were able to weather the storm and get the dub.
Do you think that there's a better two-man game out there down the stretch when the game is on the line than you and Nikola go into that?
I don't, but that's up for you to answer. So,
What are you thinking when they blitz you there and it ends up being him open at the top of the key?
I mean, that was ball game. That's what happened.
Any doubt that he was going to make that?
Doubt?
Yeah.
No.
As soon as you pass it to him, you're like, no, it's cash.
Obviously.
The way you guys were able to defend in that third quarter and then also score, I mean, that seemed like the turning point of this game in a lot of ways where you found your rhythm and set the tone. What went into the changes you made at halftime?
It was just on defense. You know, offense is going to come and go, but our defense can always remain the same. So I think we did a good job of just communicating better, being cleaner with our coverages and all that, and being able to get out and run as well. So offensively, it's just us playing the game and recognizing what's going on.
Obviously, they're without Halliburton, like that can have an impact, but their style is just so prolific in terms of the fast break. Does the approach for you guys in terms of trying to slow that down have to be to push it yourself and sort of embrace them in that?
No, it's just got to be defensive rebounding. You know, you got to be able to stop them, not give them second chance points, and not get into scoring contests. You know, it wasn't about, like I said, it wasn't the offense part. We got to be able to get stops consistently, and I think we did a good job. Just like I said, weathering the storm throughout the game and finding our own breaks, picking our own spots.
What do you think's been the biggest factor in the 3-game win streak?
Our intent, our focus, just being disciplined when we need to.
Jamal, what do you say about you and Nikola having 31 points, exact same number? And you guys sometimes talk and plan what happens in these critical moments, who's going to try to score, who's going to give the ball to or something in these critical last seconds of a game.
We're just reading the game. We're all trying to make the right play. And you know, we have a great connection just playing off each other. So that was the read. You know, they doubled me at the half-court line, and I hit Joker, and he was able to make the shot. So like I said, we're just making reads throughout the game, and it doesn't really matter who's scoring, who's not. It's just trying to make the right play.
How do you feel about you two growing together throughout the years now? It seems like both the friendship on and off the court and like the great play continues for years.
Yeah, only getting better. Learning some Serbian. You know, he's learning English, so we're doing a good job. I think we just keep evolving our reads and our counters. But yeah, it's just fun to have a partner like that to be able to play with, where he's so unselfish. You know, that's the best way for me to put it. He's just playing the game, and whatever happens, happens. So it's a lot. You know, a lot of teams in the NBA don't have that. So I'm blessed to be here, play with him, like a guy like that, for my whole career.
He has a triple-double now against every team in the NBA but the Washington Wizards. He hadn't gotten one against Indiana. This was his first time. What does that say about how dominant he's been?
It's just an everyday thing for him, you know. Played through him so much, and he just makes the right read constantly every game. So, you know, I think the consistency, it's less about, you know, the numbers for me. You know, it's the consistency of how much attention he draws and the plays that he makes. I think that's what stands out most to me. And I think that's what people don't give him enough credit for, where even if he has a bad game or two, it's like, so what? You know, he does such an amazing job each and every night. Just controlling the pace of the game or making big plays. So, yeah, man, he's the greatest in the game.
I think Malone's a little more willing to challenge a play when Nikola's the one who's really adamant about it.
No, as long as it's a foul or not a foul or whatever the challenge call is.
How did the rock, paper, scissors come to be?
Well, we're both shooting 90, something like that. So, you know, I think I took one away from him. Like I you know, and he's a little older than me, you know what I'm saying? So I understand where he's coming from. But yeah, it just came up because I had to go into it. I didn't realize that he just hit 2 threes. So at that point, it doesn't really matter. We both got it going. Sometimes he'll let me shoot if I haven't scored yet or I haven't had a rhythm, and obviously vice versa. But you know, I think that was a good way to solve.
Will you reevaluate your rock, paper, scissors strategy now that you?
Oh yeah, it's locked in. I got the tendencies. I got the tendencies on rock, paper, scissors. So
Scouting reports there.
I'm gonna win the next one. Watch.
Does KCP get the right to those tech free throws now until he misses?
No. It's gonna happen again. Oh yeah. We're gonna keep going. Yeah. Those points on the board right there.